leaving for Italy and Greece, and we've had the opportunity to kind of complete our initial wave of summer workouts, strength and conditioning and court workouts, and it's awesome with the foreign trip. You get an extra 10 practices, so it's been great to just build the chemistry around our new players and our old players, and put a few things in earlier than maybe we normally would in the summertime.
I don't think you made a trip. I tried to look. I think Michigan made a trip right after you left, and then I think Marquette made one before you got here. Just for you as a coach, just how excited to have this kind of opportunity with such a new team.
It's awesome. I haven't been overseas in a while. I've done a little bit of recruiting over there, but to bring a team over and just have the chance to play some, professional and semi-professional competition is going to be great. I used to play in Italy when I was a player, and so I get to see a couple old teammates from back in the day that are going to come support our team. So just to be around the culture again and be in a place that's really special from my past too in Rome is awesome.
So you're almost kind of going to be like an expert on that.
I don't know about the expert, but I'm trying to brush up on my Italian a little bit to see if I remember any of it, because I used to have to call plays in Italian and communicate to my coaches in a very different way back then.
Ciao, prego, grazie.
Exactly.
Do you know any other phrases?
Not a lot. I just remember, it's weird, like you remember things from the past, and I remember just some of the play calls. We had a play called papero, which is like bird or something, so you're making kind of like the Golden Eagles little motion, so you remember weird things from back that many years ago.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then you learn a lot from workouts, and obviously you've got to put the building blocks in and the work and whatever, but playing games and playing other opponents this time of year, Megan, what do you learn from stuff like that?
It's kind of interesting because you're trying to figure out what basic stuff you can put in this summer that maybe you wouldn't do normally. You have no idea who you're playing. There's not really a lot of scouting reports or film to watch, so it's a little bit of go on the fly, which I think is awesome for our coaching staff. We have a couple new members of our staff, and then just blending the new players together. So it's a lot of communication. It's a lot of, hey, let's get out and push our initial transition break. Let's get our basic stuff in. And anything about our program, we're hard-nosed and tough, so we want our defense to probably be a little bit farther along than what it will be when we start the season. But I just think those extra times is just awesome to be able to share with one another.
Have you ever tried anything crazy, like the picket fence, or just say, oh, let's just try something, like, who knows, whatever?
I've been way more laid back about that I've said, hey, let's just, go on the fly, or we're not going to be able to prepare for that, so let's try this new play or this new set. I think it's the perfect time to do that, because I think once we get into regular season, it's in some ways pretty businesslike with what you have to accomplish. So we're going to be, going on the fly, and assistants will be coaching some different things, throughout the time we're there as well.
As having a team that has, I think it's only 5 players that kind of played significant minutes for you last year coming back, for a coach, what are you hoping to learn, I guess, just about this new squad?
I look forward to just trying a lot of different combinations. I think there's definitely not a starting lineup we're going to throw out there. We're going to, put our young players out there. We're going to put some of our transfers out there, just try different combinations throughout the 3 games. There's a little bit of the grind because you're doing a lot of sightseeing and on your feet, and it's going to be really hot over there. So in some ways it's about the culture and the bonding. And that piece of it, and then the basketball piece, believe it or not, that a coach would ever say that is a little bit secondary. So I just think the combination of just, meshing all the new players together will be a really fun opportunity.
Number one historical place or venue that you want to see?
I'm really looking forward to going to the Vatican. I think just being part of a great Jesuit institution. And then I know nothing about Athens or Greece. We've heard some great things about it. Just the water out there, and we'll have a beach day and some things around our normal sightseeing. So I guess everything, gelato, pizza, you name it, we're ready to go.
You kind of mentioned the bonus workouts that you have, and this is also just extra opportunities for the girls to all kind of mesh in that way in general. How much of a boost do you kind of think it can be when they get this extra opportunity of being forced to be together, obviously being overseas and not knowing everyone else, when you actually get to the regular season?
I think it's not only our team, but there's so many people that come into making our program successful, and we're able to bring our spouses on the trip, and just some support staff people that really, really help make this place special. So just to have, I think we have a group of 40 going, so just being able to walk down the streets in Rome with different people within our program and not be rushed to, get to a game or worry about our job, and just to hang out is just one of the blessings of this trip.